done, then we are going to... okay, we are streaming now. Did I tweet it out? I think I did, and I'll put on Facebook as well. Here we go. Oof. I'm just curious how many people are going to be up and about this late. So we'll see what happens. I got nothing to do because the gym was closed, and I am all amped on my pre-workout. I figured no one's going to be here, but we'll find out in a second. God, it's hot in here. I got the AC blasting, though. Fuck. I don't even know what to talk about. I just know that I am pissed because I go to a 24-hour gym, and I show up, and the door's open, and they're like, sorry, we're closed. They're going to be open at 7 a.m., so I am a little annoyed. And it turns out I have Alzheimer's. I didn't even finish my pre-workout. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. We have a great episode with Ben Domenech, which is going to hit in half an hour. Nightshade just ended. I don't know what we can chat about. What we could talk about. I know. Let's talk about the show. I go to bed at 2 a.m. anyway. Let's talk about the show, and thank you, Joseph. Okay, 59 people. This is interesting. It's data. I'm just getting some data here. I had a good shaving soap day. It smelled like gun cartridges. I was very excited. Yesterday was a bad day, and the day before us was a bad day. So I had a good day today. What else? Next Friday is the birthday. So I put up a poll as to what I should get myself, and everyone agreed on the Andy Kaufman signed picture, which I think I'm going to get. Too bad no one's been coming for me on Twitter, so I can't do any spite funding. Hey, Chris, thank you so much. Wednesday night live stream. What's the occasion? I went to the gym, and it was closed, and I'm high on pre-workout. So I don't know what else to do. Your best pickup lines, conversation topics. That's an easy one. This is great at a party. Ask people what country that people frequently visit are you least interested in visiting? That's a great conversation question. Everyone gets into it. Easy. What else are the good ones? If you don't know what to talk about, if you all are on the spectrum, and let's face it, go to what's trending on Twitter and be like, what's going on with this? And even if you don't know, let them do the work. Or whatever the show is. Oh, should I be watching this show? Everyone seems to be talking about it. They'll have an opinion. Then you don't have to do any work. Done. Sorted. You are welcome. Wow, we got 100 people here even at 11:30 right before July 4th. I am going to a barbecue tomorrow, so that is going to be a lot of fun. Here's my giraffe wallet, which was spite funded. Whew. What else can we chat about? I did a good night rage today. That was fun. Give us a night rage rant, please. I just did. It was on today's episode. I just did. Oh, next week, so on the 10th, a week from today, I will be in Montreal. Me and the pals are going to be there for 4 days. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to do that. What else can we talk about? Is there anything I need to cover? I guess this is fun when it's kind of just a hangout, right? Instead of everyone sitting at home staring at their computer. They can stare at me staring at the computer. Oh, God. Let me see. What can I ask the audience? What can I ask the audience? I'm usually not at a loss for words, but having just done Nightshade and having been all amped to go work out, it's I'm in a bad place. I'm in flapping my gums wise. And that's the end of the pre-workout. All right. There's a little bit left of the powder at the bottom. All right. When's Randy Barnett coming on your welcome? Oh my God, that was so exciting. I'm more excited to find out if Randy Barnett can give me a piece of one of the nails from Lysander Spooner's house. Please film yourself calling Quebecois Pepos. What's a Pepos? I don't know what that means. Thank you, Daniel. The Andy Kaufman picture, it's really expensive, but it's really good, and I don't know, man. They don't come up often. So I don't know what to do. It's your birthday. But I will frame it nice for the house. He's a big, obviously one of my biggest inspirations. Um, yeah. I just finished reading a book from the Harlem Renaissance. It was not good at all. And I'm reading this book that comes out Tuesday. Alan Salkin is the author. He's going to be the guest. So that one I am enjoying. I am hot. That's because this should be going towards dumbbell press. Oh, this fucking energy. Whew. Let's see. Would you rather have Rand or Hamilton as a guest on your welcome? I mean, it would have to be Hamilton, right? Because I think she'd be a little annoying. I think she's too much on the spectrum. I'd have more questions for him, and I think he's probably. I always enjoy watching and laughing at a fellow Spurger. Well, you come to the right place. You have come to the absolute right place. Gavin says it's an offensive slur based on them drinking Pepsis instead of Cokes because they're poorer than Anglos. Okay. I'll bring the gimbal. Is that the term? To Canada, and do some troll strolls while I'm there. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of time in Montreal. As a lifter, the croc you're welcome was fascinating. Thanks. It got really low views, and I was very saddened by that. The new right was awesome. Thanks. Just started reading the Machiavellians. You are in for a treat, my friend. You are in for a real treat. If you think you're already red pill, that book will red pill the hell out of you. Absolutely will red pill the hell out of you. Yeah. How do you focus on reading when there's almost so much going on with Twitter and media? Well, I don't have a day job, right? So that kind of helps. So with me, I read 80 pages a day. So for example, when I take the train to the studio and back, that's 10 pages of each book, and then on back it's 10 pages of each book. I'm always reading 2 books at once. Then you just have to do one set in the morning and one set at night, and you're done. So that's 80 pages. And you can fly through most books. I always read like one book that's fun and one book that's not so fun. Oh, it's Advice Hour with Michael Malice at 11:30. Gosh. I am fucking sweating. I sweating. What else did I kind of tell you guys about? I have all this cool stuff in my house. There's something I don't know that you find interesting. It's cooling down though. That's not that interesting. Let's see. Oh, so something's been happening on... Jesus Christ, 500 notifications. Something's been happening with Twitter where my follows have started spiking in terms of numbers, which is really, really great as the debates continue and I have a bigger audience than some of the candidates. I talked about this on live streams and on Nightshade before. This is really exciting to me, and now my screen's being frozen. Okay, there it is again. So, yeah. I'm also shocked by 10,000 pages of of Kim Il Sung a year, I hope. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a given. Oof. Yeah, I actually picked up a lot of followers like during election time. So this is going to be a good run for the next, what, year and a half? If you don't mind me asking, how much did you pay for the Machiavellians? I want to know before I spend the money. I bought it in 98. And I think I spent 20 bucks. I have a paperback. So it was under 50 for 100%. What is it going for now? Let's check it out. Let's go on Abe Books. Let's see what they have to say. There is one book I've got my eye on, but it's really expensive and I'm not really into it. Machiavellians. Edit your search. CD, okay. CD, CD. CD, 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 CD. There's a paper. Oh my god, $700 for the cheapest one? Fuck. Holy fuck. Buy yourself a... Hey, thank you, Eric. I figured out how to make the sauce. We figured out how to do it. It's not the same reading the as having the physical copy. Part of this reason this spiked is because of me. $700. Jesus Christ. Jiminy Christmas. Whew. Okay, it's cooling down. Wow. I have a signed James Burnham book. Let's see how much signed books of his go for. I've got a signed Death of the West or Suicide of the West. I never remember which one's which. One's him and one's Buchanan. Oh, there's a signed copy of Suicide of the West for only $79 on ABE Books, which I would advise one of you to pick up because that's a good investment. Signed Burnhams do not come up often. And that book is superb. Hey, Michael, love your work. If you ever ran for public office, what would be your campaign slogan? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, would you mean a campaign slogan that I would actually want to win or something that... Because if you want to win, you want something innocuous, right? But if it's something that would actually speak to me, it would be... like, death to our enemies? Fighting against you. What would it be? Abandon all hope? It could be, they won't know what hit them. That would be a good slogan that actually would work. They won't know what hit them. I think that would be my slogan. Yeah. Was interesting when Janae Marie Kroc said she was never a victim of child abuse. It definitely shattered my preconceptions of trans people. I never saw that correlation. I always thought of uh, trans would be more people who were bullied. I think child abuse. Yeah, I never understood that correlation. I don't think that's how it, because child abuse is fairly common and transgenderism is fairly uncommon. In an alt life, what career path do you take? Well, I've got like three different careers going, right? Um, so I don't know. You guys would probably have a better answer to that than I would. What would be an alt career? Zookeeper. Oh, that's easy. Zookeeper. Oh yeah, for sure. That was what I wanted to be when I grew up, and hopefully someday I will grow up. Whew. Okay. Hmm. Oh, here's the question for you guys. Here's a question for you guys. How much? Thank you, David. How much should any chance you get James Duane, the Don't Talk to the Police guy, and you're welcome. I loved his book. Oh my god, in a second. Yeah, how do I get in touch with him? That's a superb suggestion. Uh how do I he's not on Twitter. He's not on Twitter. How do I get a hold of him? That's a great idea. I bought the pants, you fucking asshole. You're getting blocked. How fuck you. I bought 2 pairs of pants that were crowdfunded. Matt Iceman. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. And whenever I get something spite funded, I always put on Instagram. James Duane. Where's Regent University Christian Leadership? Oh, I don't know about that. I'm looking at his page. I don't see a email. He doesn't have an email here. I don't see an email for this guy. Wait, hold on. Let me look. Control F, Duane. There's no email for the dude. Whoa, okay, am I missing something? Chance that the cathedral's having an internal battle. They always have internal battles. That's no question. And the cathedral doesn't care about who's president as long as it's on their own. Even if it's Romney, they'd be fine with it. You know what I mean? That's not the big issues. If you can figure out how to get a hold of James Duane, definitely let me know. That is a no-brainer. Let's see, what else can we chat about? 1 second. Oh, 15 minutes until Ben Domenech appears. It's a great episode. I am shocked. I am shocked. By how receptive conservatives have been to my message. That's something I was completely wrong about with the book. I'm shocked. How many shekels to persuade you for Trevor Moore on your malice? Trevor Moore, let's look him up. The actor? Oh God. Isn't he too big for me? Isn't he like popular? Oh, he's not popular. Oh, that's easy. You don't have to. I'll do it. Just tweet at him. Yeah. Hey, Michael, I just listened to the new Write and loved it, and I'm listening to Dear Reader now. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you. That is very nice of you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, is that? Oh, we got it. Okay. I'm going to email him soon. Let me write this down. Hold on. I'm going to open up my file for future guests. Can you get Michael Humer? Yes, but that's more of a Tom Woods guest. I'm not looking for like, um, like libertarian guests, really. Here we go. Who's texting me? I'm doing a live stream. I know, Jackie. He's got two. All right. Done. That's a great... That might be one of the best suggestions I've had. John Beck. $2. Thank you, John. And thank you, Colby. Yeah, I will email him tomorrow. Absolutely. Sorry, guys. Business. TCB. 250 people. That's a pretty decent number for this hour. That is a James Duane. That is such a good idea. I wonder where is this university about? Regent University. I've never heard of it. Location. Virginia. Ugh. All right. Okay. Well, I'll get a hold of him. I will get a hold of him. Whew. I'm still gonna do a at some point C-SPAN is giving me an hour supposedly for the new Write, so that's gonna be fun. $264. What else can we chat about? What can I show you guys? I'm just looking around my office. I got nothing. I've got socks on the floor. I've got things to spice rice with. Democratic candidate prediction. Mine's Kamala so far. As of now, it's looking like Warren. But I'm not making that as a prediction. It's way too chaotic early. I think there's going to be pushback against Harris, and it's going to get ugly. And I think the press is going to do a bad job defending her and make her look worse despite herself. Would love to see Gavin on again soon. Okay. There's no way it's going to be Mayor Pete. That's not a possibility, in my opinion. I don't see it at all. Thank you, Joshua, for the PayPal. Do you have difficulty throwing away books? Okay, I'm a hoarder. I own every book I've ever read. But what I do now is I've digitized them. So if I have a digital copy, I get rid of the physical copy. Do you say soda or pop? I say soda. I never say pop. Buttigieg is the Democratic Dan Quayle. It's not going to happen. How about interviewing Dennis Rodman? You can talk North Korea. I think I'm probably too much of a small show for him. I don't think that's really realistic. Yeah, Biden is fucked. He is so fucked. It's not even funny. I think I even more say Coke than soda. Let me go get a Coke. No, I say soda. I do say soda because I'm a Pepsi person. Um, okay, 4 more minutes until Dominich launches. That's gonna be fun. Let's check out the old Twitter and see if there's anything of interest there. 600 notifications. Good lord. Wait, who's this? Oh no. Okay. No one followed me. Okay. Some of those usernames are pretty funny. Some of those usernames are really funny. If anyone has any don't be shocked, I'm into my 5th Burning Man, where I meet fantastic live and let live intellectual conservatives. Loved your book, love you, life is grand. Why would I be shocked? I don't understand. The author of Burning Man was Brian Doherty. He wrote the book on it. I have friends who are burners. So thank you so much, James, but I'm not shocked at all. Yeah, more power to you. I wouldn't call them conservatives, but yeah, absolutely. Do you think AOC will run for president one day? No. She's got a shelf life of 6 years or 8. How about DL Hughley? You're welcome. Probably not going to happen. I'm not big enough of a name for him. Okay, let me just look quickly at Twitter. So brave. That's why I hate. Yeah, Dave Raboy, he's great. He's got like 22-inch arms. They're gigantic. It's very. I'm very envious of him. Well, not envious, but you know what I mean. Pepsi in the ice cold glass bottle in the 80s was the best. It definitely tastes different out of plastic. Yes, absolutely. I hate it out of the 20 ounce. I like the 2 liter, and then I like the fountain and the can. But the 20 ounce is the worst. What would you even know about trolling? That's pretty funny. Okay, we're caught up on Twitter. Okay. Ever heard of Star from Shot 97? I have not. Gavin's Free Speech TV Speakeasy, great spot for you. Let me look up what that is. Gavin hasn't... I haven't heard from Gavin since the book was out, which is very odd. I'm very surprised. He's like the only one. Do you like strategy games? Oh, hold on a second. Would you rather have a conversation with out of the three Kims? Well, Kim Jong Un's the one I think I could actually make a difference and help people. In terms of who's most interesting, well, I mean, it would have to be Kim Jong Il, right? Because I did the book. Do you like strategy games? I do not. I thought AOC shelf life was 12 years. No, no, no. Bella Abzug, Shirley Chisholm, Liz Holtzman, they were all there for 6 to 8 years, and then they were thrown in the trash. That's her. That's her lifespan, her political lifespan. They're already getting fucking sick of her. She's taking digs at Pelosi. Pelosi doesn't play that shit. She's a stone cold killer. Whew. Are politicians hypnotists? No, I know how to do hypnosis. Um, they're not hypnotists at all. I don't. Not at all. It's not hypnosis. People want to be led and told what to do. Now there's 288 people, and I don't really got nothing. What are your plans for the 4th? I am going to a barbecue where I'm not going to know anyone, but I'm going with the crew, so it should be fun. And I also have to go to the gym in the morning to make up for today, first thing. And I also have to, did you go to Pride? Oh, God, no. I also have to put all my clothes away, all my suits. I'm going to get ready for, no, the clothes can wait. Let's see what's going on with the, uh, usually when the videos launch, someone always has some kind of stupid comment, like first thing. Um, yep, it's up. So that's cool. Um, Tips on where to start with fragrances. Sure, you have to go to a nice store, either Lucky Scent in LA, Twisted Lily in New York, or go to their website and get like 10 samples. And if you don't know which samples to get, go for the most popular men's samples. It'll be like $30, and based on what you like or don't like, you'll know what to explore. Because you're like, okay, I like this one. Oh, this is a sandalwood scent. Okay, I'm gonna try a bunch of popular sandalwoods, and you can go down that route. Hmm. Um, Politicians don't use neurolinguistic programming. Neurolinguistic programming is not really a thing. I think that's bullshit. Um, have you been to Detroit? I have. It was kind of interesting. Um, and NLP is not the same thing as hypnosis. Let me guys show you this sawfish thing I was eyeing for my birthday. I'm so pissed that gym was closed. I'm so fucking pissed. It's creepy as hell. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know what I would do with it though. I'd have to hang it somewhere or something. It's hard to look at it not and know what it is. It just looks. I feel like it's what is that thing, right? And they're not cheap because you have to get a vintage one because it's illegal to sell them now. What does Eric have to say? Oh God, Eric, fuck you. That link is to Aspic. Please endorse this, Trevor. I don't know what you mean by endorse it. Okay, I'll just write can confirm. Sure, hold on. This is true. Done. Okay, the pre-workout is receding. I'm coming back to earth. Thank you for the... Julian, I gotta ask you a question. Okay, Julian Assad, I have to ask you. You triggered me. And this was... okay. I love weird food and weird candy, right? Let me tell you guys this story. And you trolled me or triggered me, and I don't know. And okay, here it is. Let me explain. So Julian was very nice, and I don't want to sound unappreciative. I was just very confused. You live in New Zealand. New Z, they call it. Right? He mails me candy from New Zealand. New Zealand is a very different culture from America. And if I were ever president, the first thing I would do is call New Zealand's president and say, girlfriend, okay, no, that's Marion Wilson. And you sent me and somebody else candy from New Zealand, but it was chocolate with peanuts in it. And I didn't understand because we have that. Like, there's got to be, can you explain why, if it's from New Zealand, you must have such weird candy there, like with weird labels, or like a kiwi on the label. Like, can you explain to me? Like, please, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I was just completely baffled. Because it's not going to be cheap to mail this shit to the States. I need answers. It bothered me because I didn't know what to do, and that was true autism. Is it the kind of chocolate where you open the manifestos inside the wrapper? Please respond. Sometimes the simplest is simply the best. That's not an answer. Are migrants being forced to drink from toilets? No, they're choosing to because they've never seen clean water before. Jacket and outfit late in last night's shade was slick. Thank you very much. I'm ordering another blazer today. I got trolled hard. I got trolled. Is it trolling? Were you trying to troll me? Because it worked. And if you weren't, it's even better. Like I'm still like flummoxed. I'm not gonna lie. I looked at it and I'm like, this is awesome. It's from New Zealand, but we have this. Okay, well, I'm proud of you. It's very rare that people get me flummoxed and bamboozled, and you did it successfully, very successfully. Huh? Wait a minute. Hmm. Knight said, um, what else can I show you guys? So if you haven't been following here, I'll show you this. Here, you guys thought I was joking with the fucking, um, shaving soaps. This is my shaving soap Instagram. One every day. And I'm only up to like N. Instagram. Great, Mike. Great work, Malice. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I could do this for another 15 minutes. It'll be a solid hour. And then I'll go do reading. All those shaving videos where the guys try out different uh, um, shaving soaps, I find very disturbing. Love the interview with Nick Searcy from a few weeks ago. Oh my god, isn't he great? If I've been shaved in 22 years, what's the first shaving soap I should try? I don't know. Barbazol? What would be the good shaving soap? Anything from Barrister and Mann I'm really liking. Paraiso is very good. That's what got me into this hobby. Yeah, Paraiso. The green one. Let me see. What do other people talk about in their live streams? I feel like I'm not doing this the right way. Moon landings, yeah. The moon landing was a hoax. Cat noises. Flat Earth, how was your day? They're all private. Spalding Gray. Jeez. What's up with the Elminster book? Oh, it's just a placeholder. I used to read all those Dungeons and Dragons books. Just sitting there. I didn't see Laura on. Oh, I never read Harry Potter. Hell no. I didn't see Laura. Could you could just drop hard R N bombs? I cannot. Darren, that would be a big mistake. That would be a big mistake. Do you guys want to see my shaving brushes? Is that of interest? Because they were crowdfunded. Spite funded. I could bring them over here. No, yes, yes. No, yes, no. Okay, no one's interested. Okay. Okay, I'll show you guys the brushes and the chocolate from um, New Zealand, and I'll show the hippo tooth razor as well. So I'll be back in 90 seconds. Okay, I'm back. All right, here we are. Okay, so, okay. First, here's the chocolates from Jim. Thank you to Jim for the chocolates. Let me show them to you guys. From New Zealand. Submarine. What's submarine? What? Did I miss something? Would you rather ride in a rocket or a submarine? Definitely a submarine. I want to see the fish. This is the chocolate from New Zealand. I'm so confused. It's pretty cool label, though. Thank you, Chris. Defer. Okay, that's from Jim. So thank you to Jim, a.k.a. I don't want to use your last name. A.k.a. Julian Assad. Shaving brushes. Okay, so the first one I ever got, the best shaving brushes are Badger fur. So this is silver-tip badger, and it's got a fake horn handle. I got this real cheap on eBay. This was the first one I got before this became a thing. You can see that? This is where we are. The second one I bought, I got a second one because one of my shaving soaps stains fur. So I had to get a synthetic one. And when I got it, I realized it looked like a pacifier. And then everyone else told me it looks like a butt plug. That's this one, which I used today. This is from West Coast Shaving. It was also cheap. Then I got a... You have eaten one, right? I have eaten one. Yes, I have. Thank you very much. Then I got this one on Etsy. This was Spite funded. This was made... I have eaten one, yes. This is made from an elk horn. I got it from Montana. And since I had badger and I had synthetic, this one is hog hair. Boar fur. Boar hair. Because the three kinds, to get all nerdy, the three kinds of shaving brushes are horse, synthetic, badger, and four kinds, and boar. So this is boar, because like I'm a boar. Then I got this other synthetic one because I thought it looked really cool. But it's all white. And finally, I bought one, I spite funded one expensive one, which is horsehair. That's this one. And it's made out of horn. So yeah, and now I've got my eye on one that's made out of mammoth. Best soundtrack for reading the new right. Just got it today. Oh, fuck. That's a great question. Neil, I can't even begin to tell you. That would be personal. It's up to you. It's up to you. I mean, I can't offer advice. Wait, hold on. And so I ordered the one shaving brush. It's 100 years old, made out of bone, and on the bottom it says guaranteed anthrax free. And the last thing I'm getting is one that's made out of mammoth ivory. So then I'll have 7. Okay, and now this was the real spite funding. That's this. So this is made out of, I found out later, this is mammoth ivory, this is ebony wood, and this, my pride and joy, thanks to you guys, is made out of a hippo's tooth. And the hippo was not harmed. And this is when some lady who was long in the tooth came for me on Twitter, and everyone responded by throwing in contributions to spite her. Here we go. So yeah, that's my shaving stuff, which I think is pretty cool. And it's really funny because it takes a Mach 3 instead of like a straight razor. What would be a good soundtrack for the new right? I don't know. I feel like every chapter would have a different soundtrack too. It's happy July 4th, everyone, at least from New York. Happy Trump's birthday. Michael, you're welcome. Michael Lindell. Harlan Ellison, I don't know much about him. He just seemed like a curmudgeon. Mike Lindell, I don't know who that is. Let me look him up. Oh, the guy from My Pillow. I have not reached out to him. I actually had a shaving soap today or yesterday that's supposed to smell like fireworks. It's called fireworks. It's supposed to have sulfur in it. I didn't smell like anything. It smelled scentless. I was very angry. Oh God, Lenny Dykstra just followed me. Oh wow, the Lenny Dykstra. It reminds me of when I was in the green room once, and I was talking to this big dude about sports or whatever, and after I don't know athletes at all, and after a while I asked his name, and it was Boomer Esiason. I'm like, oh shit, I know the name Boomer Esiason for fuck's sake. So that was really kind of cool. He's very humble. Um, did not carry himself like anything at all. That was interesting. Um, Horsehair. By the way, the thing with horsehair brushes is that they really, really smell badly when you get them at first. Is his real name Boomer or is he just a Boomer? Let's find out. Okay, so his name's Norman. Jesus Christ. Could Jordan Peterson win Canadian Prime Minister? I don't think so. I don't see how that would happen. I don't he doesn't seem like Jordan Peterson doesn't seem like a glad hander at all. So I don't see how that would work. Well, I guess it's different because he just has to win his own riding, and then the party would have to make him PM. So it's not really the same as in America. Yeah. Okay. I'm probably gonna do some live streams between now and Wednesday when I leave for Montreal, but I'll have subjects prepared instead of Nightshade. I'll talk about the news. Um, so this was just kind of a spontaneous thing. Did you see Thad's recent lecture to high school students where he argued that Trump is a gay black woman? No. Thad's going to be on my show on the 16th of July, live, not pre recorded. So I know he's argued that Barack Obama's white, and that argument's easy to make. Um, Gay black woman, I don't see it at all. I just love how in Canada they call it a riding. It's such a weird term. Okay, I am going to go read my Walter Duranty book. Boomer Esiason broke Anthony Cumia's hand with his face. Yeah, I read it. This is in Anthony's book. Um, so yeah. Please don't mail me soap. Please. If you want to chip in for soap, you can PayPal me. Here, don't please. I literally have 80 more soaps. If you want to chip in for soaps, you can do it here. And if Yeah, like, yeah, please mail me some ivory from New Zealand. um, I had this joke. Isn't it funny that we live in a culture where you'd rather go to the house of someone who has AIDS than someone who has bed bugs? This was a big thing in New York, the bed bugs. And I knew someone who had them, and it was like, should you come over to my house? Oh, well, here, if you have literal ivory, or do you have ivory soap? You can mail ivory. I don't understand. Oh, if you want to mail me the ivory, I would be delighted to have it. I'll put on the set. Mammoth is not regulated because they're extinct. That is so cool. That is awesome. That is really, really awesome. I have ivory chopsticks from elephants, not from mammoths. And yeah, this is what mammoth ivory looks like for people. It's right here. It's got a nice little grain to it, which I don't know if you can see. You probably can't. Okay, I got some poison ivory. Here, I'll give you the address. Here, you can do it to Yasha will be fine with that. 213 West 35th, number 904B, New York, New York. What the hell's going on? My keyboard's being crazy. Whew. All right, I want to pop onto Bill Schultz's wall because he's been going at it with Kevin tonight really hard with Kevin Brennan and the fans. Ooh. Okay, nothing that bad. There's Time Magazine. No, Brian was yelling at Gino. Mammoth is so cool. That is so cool. I'll put it on the set so you all can enjoy it every night. And then we can get rated. But thankfully, we have a cop running the network. All right, everyone. I will see you over the weekend. Oh, that would be a good idea to do my top 10 books. That's a great idea. I will do that. And why they're all important. That's a great idea. See you on Twitter. Enjoy tonight's You're Welcome. It's an excellent one. And 4th of July, so it's appropriate. It's Ben Domenech, very American guy. And it starts with an apology from me to him. So I will see you all very soon. Thanks for the support. It's gonna be a fun holiday. And now I've calmed down from that pre-workout. I'm not gonna nuke the gym. Bye, Valerie. No, I'm going to bed at 2. I have an hour and a half. Thanks for the support. Okay. Logging off.